There's nothing that irritates me more about content creators that sell a false narrative about themselves and the lifestyle that they live. Content creators that portray a lifestyle on a public platform that they know they're not living in real life. That irks my medulla oblongata. One thing about Levi that I appreciated, even though that friendship ended the way it did, I still appreciate the fact that Levi is authentically himself. That is what drew me towards Levi. Levi is the exact same person that he is on a public platform in real life. And that is the type of people that I gravitate towards. People that are authentically themselves, that don't portray false narratives of themselves. There was this one time I was at work, right? And a colleague of mine, we were sitting in the canteen and she was sitting with her friends and I was just sitting eating lunch and stuff. And she was talking about how there's this content creator living in her studio apartment, right? And that apartment is a fully furnished apartment and everything like that, blah, 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 blah. And that she's renting it out to this content creator along with her husband. Now, the said content creator was staying in this studio apartment for months without paying any rent, utilities, no electricity. They have attempted to get this content creator evicted and the content creator was refusing to leave and the content creator was refusing to pay. Now her and her husband were stuck with the costs of paying the electricity and the water and all these blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, girl, who's the content creator? She's like, girl, let me show you the content creator. She shows me the content creator. I said, what? I said, what? I'm like, girl, no, I know this person. I have this person's number because this person is notorious for being in scandals. Like, this is a scandalous person, my babe. Like, on a public platform, they always scandal after scandal, babe. I was helping them with a separate scandal where people were trying to do an expose on this person because this person was chowing. Yay! If I give too much details, you guys are going to know who it is. But these people were trying to do an expose and they reached out to me and they were talking about how we saw a video that you did about this person, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so we want you to help us. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And I actually DM'd the content creator. I said, do you know that these people are trying to do an expose on you on a television? Did you know that? I called the content creator. I called the expose people. I was trying to solve this problem for this content creator. Did I get a thank you? Nope. But I was like, you know what? I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. It's okay. It's okay. I just don't want to see another content creator go down, you know? Especially not a black content creator. No, babe. Now, when I saw this girl showing me this content creator, I said, okay, so you're just a bad person in general. You're just not a good person. I said, girl, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to call the person? Like, I can help you. She said, no, don't worry. I'm going to get him out. He's going to go out. I'm like, okay, cool, girl, bet. I'm not going to ask too many questions. How gish. I'm seeing a couple of months later, Mopesen is posting hore, yena, goodbye, apartment, all of a sudden, posta dilo tsa hore, starting afresh, new what, in a new what, and then a gish, apartment tour of a new apartment that they are living in. Welcome home. I'm like motho o kolota batho ko morao kwa o bile o kolota batho tsa mopatala batho dilo tsa bona. You've been living in that person's apartment rent free, utility free, refusing to pay. And you know what triggered this girl? What triggered is because this person posted a video bragging about a very expensive appliance that they purchased. Conjani, bro. Conjani, because you owe people shelete. Why? So in everything that I've said, let's take this main part. Don't portray lifestyles that you know you cannot afford on a public platform and become a content creator portraying that lifestyle because you're going to have to maintain that lifestyle and you know you can't. So what are you going to do? You're going to scam people. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Now look what's happened with this content creator. If you know that your lifestyle is to eat 2-minute noodles 3 consecutive days in a row and you're buying Chips Taco Empire for 28 Rand and a Switch for 10 Rand like myself, boo, live that life in real life and on a public platform. Okay? Because if one day wang khata di cons, if you khat my cons, I'm gonna slip and say your name. I'm gonna tremble and fall and say, then what? I'm just waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day for you khat my cons.
Dutchess, I hope you are well. The person that you're talking about is me, and that's the washing machine that you also mentioned, the expensive appliance. It was actually 15,000, not 11,000. I'm going to start with you. You said that you helped me with something and I never said thank you, but didn't I say thank you at the end of our conversation? Exactly. I'm not going to dwell much on you. I'm going to talk about your friend that said I was living in her apartment for free, not paying rent, not paying electricity, not paying water, no utilities. In September 2023, I moved to Kipla Park, Route 82 Central Development Apartments, and I moved out 6 months later because I moved out in March. I want your friend to help me highlight which exact month did I stay there for free, where she and her husband paid for rent, water, and electricity like you claim, because I'm going to put screenshots of all the 6 payments because I was there for 6 months. So it should be 6 payments. Just like any other person, I go through financial challenges, financial difficulties, and I delay with my rent. But there's not even 1 month that they can claim that I stayed there for free. Ngafafi. There's only one time for the first time where I delayed with my rent, and that's when hell broke loose. And your friend knew exactly what was happening in my life. Ask her what happened in November. My mother was around at that time, and she can testify to this. I would constantly get threatened, to an extent where they even threatened to call Moja Love people on me because I had delayed with my rent. While she knew what was happening in my life, there was proof to show what was happening in my life. When I trended for that washing machine, it's your friend that went out of their way to pay people to talk about me on social media. I only found out when your friend and the person she was telling her plan to started fighting, and then that person came to me and said, Ubona utrenda kanje, she did this and that. I even have screenshots. During that time, I lost a lot of campaigns, including the Black Chick campaign that I had received in December. Knowing that I have no one to run to, I was forced to make a plan in order for me to survive until I got to a point where I decided to move. The main reason why I moved is because I didn't feel safe. I asked myself, if a person that I consider my landlord can pay people on social media to talk nonsense about me, they might as well pay people to come and kill me in the same house. Because mind you, they have access at the gate, their fingerprint is working at the gate, they also have spare keys to the apartment that I stay in. So nay, the Dutchess, Ndlovukazi, before you talk about people, make sure that you do proper research in order for you to have an idea of what exactly went down, because I understand what you were told is not completely the truth. To my previous landlord, it's been 3 months now since I moved. There's nothing that I owe you. So please, leave me alone. Don't cause drama in my life. I'm the least problematic person ever, but please do not come for me, because if you come for me, I'll drag you lower. I'll drag you straight to the devil's basement. I have nothing to lose, but you forget that there are things that you said about your husband to me that might cost you your marriage. So please, do not come for me. I'll tell you this for free. My lawyers wanted me to sue you for stress, harassment, and defamation of character when I showed them the messages you used to send me and your husband. But just because I'm a peaceful person, I chose to let everything go. But I can see that you honestly want this fight. So if you want to fight, meet me at the devil's backyard. Yo, I've tried to keep quiet. I've tried. Yo, I'm curtailing. I wish nje. When I moved from Kipla Park, I told myself that I will never talk about what was happening there, because I'm funu cause a drama or anything. People were commenting, yeah, uhlalo mover, yeah, this and that, you're always moving, this and that. I'm like, if only you knew what was happening and what caused me to move. When ungahlala in a place where you're being threatened every day, now you want to come and say I was staying in your place for free. If you had told the truth and said I used to delay with rent, banks will understand. But don't lie and say that I was staying in your place for free. Do you know how hard I work for my money? It's been 3 months, but you're still talking about me, making me the bad person. Why don't you tell the same people that way now? Rates and levies. But like 3 days, months. Toilet, keep la run back for a toilet. And then now you want to come and say nonsense about me. When I was moving into that apartment, people told me when I never because when I want to fall, because of this girl. But then I chose to ignore that. And then now you want to come and say this and that about me. Man, just 3 months, I get the only thing that is there, I'm a paper from a court. You are failing to pay for the place. Now you want to come for me? Just this morning, I've already lost 1 campaign. When you mess with my money, when you mess with my bag, it's don't play with my money. Even if you decide to if you decide to send your brothers for me, if they come for me, if anything at all happens to me, you'll be the first suspect, and trust me,
Not one time did I mention any content creator's name. So Lena, at any given point, you guys want to be Cinderella, small street, you're like, hey, that looks like my size, let me put it on. That has nothing to do with me, babe. I actually tried by all means to even evade from referring to the content creator's gender in my video. There's absolutely nobody who told me to post my video. That video, I posted it on my own accord because I was tired of seeing a content creator go around scamming people. That's what I was tired of. I was tired of seeing someone take advantage of people financially. That's what I was tired of. That's why I posted that video. So hello Relena di scamara, you guys are coming out of the woodworks. You want to come for me. You can come for me if you want to. And I don't care. You guys can spew all the negative comments in my comment section. I really don't care. The thing is, the video was meant for a specific content creator, and that content creator knows exactly what they did to that person. And I didn't stutter, I didn't fumble. I said what I said, and I'm standing on what I said. My intention was to come out and talk about somebody who's taking advantage of people financially, and I feel like I was very clear on my intention in that video. So now if my video has triggered some of the scammers to come out of the woodworks, taking out receipts that I don't even... This camera, it's wrong left and right and center, and I don't care. I don't care. The video was meant for who it was meant for. And the person who it was meant for will receive the message loud and clear.